Hello, folks. Here we are. We are just doing a little bit of review. We studied this last time. This is the Gimel. And if you've ever played Dreidel, the game at Hanukkah time, this is well known to you. This is the hard G. There is no soft G in Hebrew. There is no soft G in Hebrew. Only the hard G, only G, no J. So line number 1, ga, ge, gay, gi, gu, go, go. Reviewing line 1, ga, ge, gay, gi, gu, go, go. Line 2, go. This is pronounced goy because of the yud. Yud next to an O makes an oi sound, like oi, oivai, goy. Gadol, gil, gula. Line 3, gal, gali, galil, which is the Hebrew. The English word Galilee comes out of Galil. Goel, geula. Line 3 once more. Gal, gali, galil, goel, geula. Let's go back to line 1 backwards. Go, gu, gi, gay, ge, ga. Line 4. Gil, gila, ger, gag, gan, gam, gvia. We learned the vav last week and the week before. Gvia. If the toothpick character does not have an u or an o dot, it's a v, vav, gvia. Line 5. Nagila, goy, gadol. There's the o. It's the vav with the dot above it, and therefore it becomes an o vowel, gadol. Gidula, yigdal, yit gadal, very famous word, the beginning of the Kaddish. The Kaddish is a central part of Jewish life. Yit gadal. There are actually 5 forms of the Kaddish. Many people are familiar with the mourner's Kaddish. It begins with the word yit gadal. Line 6. Goel, golel, geula. Line 6. Goel, golel, geula. Line 7. La tate, gedula, le yotzer, reshit. La tate, gedula, le yotzer, reshit. We learned the tzadi just 2 weeks ago. Le yotzer. Line 8. Vahu, eli, go ali, va'im, gaviyati. These are examples of the verbalized above. This is a v, vahu. This is an example of the o, go Ali. This is va'im, gaviyati. Line number 9. This is the first opening phrase of the Mourner's Kaddish and other Kaddishes. Yit gadal vayit kadash shemei rabbah. And there's the Gimel, and it sounds like the G in garden. This is the target word that we're approaching in just a moment. So now we're turning the page. 1 second, please. Pardon me, I need to try to reload the page. Hold on 1 second, please. Thank you for your patience. This is the next letter in the alphabet that we're learning. This is the Fe. This is the Fe. It's pronounced as an F or a PH sound. This is the Fe. Just look at the shape for a moment. This is the Fe. You see how it's configured? This is the Fe. So the word that we're looking for is Geffen. That's the E vowel, you know, the G, you know, the final Nun. Geffen. Geffen. Line number 1. Fee. Fee. Yes, it's like Jack and the Beanstalk. Fe. 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 Fa. Fa. Fo. Fo. Foo. Foo. Fo. This is the Fe. Let's try it again. Line 1. Fee. Fee. Fe. 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 Fa. Fa. Fo. Fo. Foo. Foo. Fo. That's the Shva. 2 dots. Line number 2. Fe. 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 Sound Yiddish. Fe. 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 Yiddish sounding like yuck. Ge. 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 Reviewing. Fe. 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 Ge. 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 Geffen. 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 Gaffen. They're actually the same word. It depends on where the word appears in the beginning, middle, or end of a sentence. But Geffen means vine. Ha-Gaffen means the vine. Very famously, we say a blessing when we drink wine, and we say Borei Pri Ha-Gaffen, Borei Pri Ha-Geffen, which means blessed are you, God, who creates the fruit of the vine. This is the word Ha-Gaffen or Gaffen or Geffen. Line 3. Afar, afar, hafer, hafer, lefanav. Remember, if you have a yud inside this structure of the a vowel with the final vav, yud is silent. The best example is b'mitzvotav. We studied this in previous lessons. Lefanav. Tif ara, tif eret, tif eret, tif rotzi, tif rotzi. Go back to 3. Afar, hafer, lefanav, tif ara, tif eret, tif rotzi. Line 4. Fanav, fanav. Once more. Fanav. Line 4. Nikadma, Nikadma fanav bitoda. Let's try that phrase once more. Nikadma fanav bitoda. Line 5. Tifara. Tifara. Vehu yeh betifara. Vehu yeh betifara. Line 6. Tiferet. Tiferet. And perhaps you see the similarity between Tiferet and Tifara above. Tiferet and Tifara. You have the Tav and the Tav, the Fe and the Fe, the Aleph and the Aleph, the Resh and the Resh. 4 out of 5 ain't bad. Hebrew is based upon clusters of letters. In verbal forms, we're talking about 3 letters in a row. But even if you have something that's a noun or an adjective, and you may not have a verb happening per se, you're still looking for similarity of letters in sequence. So the Tuf and the Tuf, the Fe and the Fe, the Aleph and the Aleph, the Resh and the Resh are all in sequence. If these letters were jumbled and the same letters as here, they would not be related. These 2 words are related. The word is glory or majesty, referring to God. Tifara, Tiferet. Line 6. L'shem ula tiferet valit hila. L'shem ula tiferet valit hila. Once more. L'shem ula tiferet valit hila. Line number 7. Pharaoh. Pharaoh. Unikama be Pharaoh. Pharaoh is the Hebrew pronunciation of what we in English say Pharaoh. Moses and Pharaoh. The Hebrew form is Pharaoh, and somehow Pharaoh became pronounced Pharaoh in English. To be very blunt, I would imagine that Pharaoh is actually the Hebrew presentation of the original Egyptian word, which might have been something just a little bit different, and it went from Egyptian to Hebrew, and of course to English. This is Pharaoh, or Pharaoh. Line 7. Pharaoh unikama be Pharaoh. Line 8. Geffen, Hagafen, Borei, Hagafen. Once more. Geffen, Hagafen, Borei, Hagafen. These are Fays. Here's the Fay, and you see this abbreviation here in the parentheses. You see final Fay. That's the final Fay. You're familiar with final letters because of the final Chaf and the final Mem and the final Nun. This is the final Fay. So line number 9, Goof, and you see the final Fay. Here's the final Fay, and it's similar to this Fay, except that this part of it, you might say, which is the bottom, gets twisted and bent down below the line, and that becomes the leg. So that's Goof. And the word is, the line is Ein Lo Demut Ha Goof Ve'eno Goof. Once more. Ein Lo Demut Ha Goof Ve'eno Goof. Again. Ein Lo Demut Ha Goof Ve'eno Goof, which is a phrase from a well-known song and poem. Since it's in a prayer book, many people think it's a prayer. It's Yigdal, and Ein Lo Demut Haguf Ve'eno Goof means God has no physical form, no body, and certainly no body. And again, that's reinforcing the Fae. We're going to stop here today because you've got a lot to review, and our next lesson is going to be a little challenging. So I'm going to let you stop now, and I'm going to let you review a little bit and practice, and looking forward to seeing you next week. And again, I appreciate your interest, and good luck and shalom. Take care. Bye for now.